Thank you guys all the way from the left side. You guys have been champs with all of the noise. I'm so excited. First of all, I want to say how proud I am to share a class with the 9 companies that went before me. I'm so happy that this is our last day, and I'm so excited to be here. My name is Nathan Meeks, and I am CEO of Gigzolo. Gigzolo is an online platform for finding and booking musicians, photographers, and other artists for events. In New York alone, 180,000 people are looking for musicians, photographers, and videographers for their weddings. And they'll spend over $400 million on these things. This is just for weddings, just in New York City. Now, despite the 4 million people that need artists for events every year, less than 2% of these artist bookings happen online. This is where Gigzolo sees tremendous opportunity. You know, we have to ask ourselves why. Why was it so low? Well, it's actually pretty simple. It's been too hard. People haven't felt really comfortable with that process. But really, we think times are changing. Due to the success of certain marketplaces, like Elance and Uber, people have become much more comfortable with booking new services online. And we believe that the live events area is actually pretty ripe for innovation. After all, if you ever had to book anything offline, a photographer, a musician, you know that booking offline is literally just awful. I started this company about a year ago, and it was really just talking to people at first about their experiences. And now, it's been a year later, and I've talked to so many people, I feel like I've heard the same thing over and over again. And it always starts the same. You tell me if it resonates with you. I didn't know where to start when I was looking, so I went to Google. And Google's great, except for that it's mostly individual bands or individual artists all raising their hands saying, hey, I'm the best, I'm the best. You can go to Craigslist, right? But honestly, Craigslist is sketchy. It doesn't work, it's disorganized, it's dirty, it's crowded. It's just not good. Now, obviously, you can ask your family or friends, but that's risky. If anybody, has talked to their friends before or their family before, you know that sometimes you just shouldn't just trust their judgment. Now, your friends are great, but let's face it, they're not experts either. They may know one guy, and you better hope that that guy is good. So in the end, you spend your nights and weekends schlepping your girlfriend or your spouse or your boyfriend around, going from seedy dive bar to see band after band. And honestly, it can get ugly. And if you thought it was better for event planners, I thought so too when I started, but I found out that it's actually not. The thing is that event planners are oriented differently than you and I, right? They value dependability for their corporate events or for their holiday parties. They have a few go-to guys, right? But if the case happens where they want to be more creative, or let's just say these guys aren't available, which happens quite a bit, really they're left in the exact same situation as the rest of us. So really, even in the case where you go with the stable guys, you still have to ask questions like quotes or availability. In the end, planners and individuals share the same problems. One is quality. It's hard to vet out who's actually good. There's no actual quality filter online. The second thing is pricing. It is so difficult to find what anything costs in the creative services industry. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, you still want to know what something costs. And 3, when it comes to terms and availability, the process is arduous. Going back and forth by email, calling people to figure out if they're available, just sucks. Well, that stops now. I want to introduce you to Gigzolo, finally making booking the way it always should. Awesome. Now at Gigzolo, we believe that if content is king, the quality is the throne. And so, to give you confidence in this marketplace, we've actually pre-screened every artist before you see them on the site. Everything you see up there should reflect what you see in real life. You see this Gigzolo sticker right here? That means that there was no lip syncing or overdubbing used in the creation of this video. What you see is actually what they sound like live. Every video is recorded in beautiful HD video. We actually created a model while we were here to develop high quality content for all of these artists for 90% less than the market rate. That's fantastic. And also we made agreements really easy. Now communication is actually simple. You can actually collaborate and document terms in real time without ever leaving the platform via chat or via voice call. And most importantly, we have solved the problem of price. What that means is that at Gigzolo, you actually receive instant, customized quotes for each artist specific to your particular situation. No more waiting around for quotes. So, what's our focus? We're actually focusing our market on event planners particularly, because these are the guys that actually have a recurring demand for events. These guys spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, particularly on music, photography, and videography. We spent our time actually testing over the last few weeks, particularly with this audience, and we've actually gotten pretty stellar results. To date, month over month, we've actually doubled the amount of artists on our site, and we've tripled the booking transactions that have gone through our site. Now, what about our team? My name is Nathan Meeks. I've been a vocalist all of my life, and I have a background in sales and business development from Goldman Sachs and Scotia Capital. If it helps, I'm also a Fulbright Scholar. Now, my partner comes from some of the best design agencies in New York City, RGA and Big Spaceship. And he's done work with Jennifer Lopez, as well as built the original Nike Plus page. So bottom line, we're really happy that we've made a great tool. Okay? But honestly, I stand here before you and say that that's not what really excites us. What really excites us is that we believe that we are having a chance to revolutionize the creative arts, to redeem the inefficiencies there. For us, you see, access changes everything. This is not merely an offline to online play. Yes, it's that, but it's more. We are bringing demand that you never saw before, non-traditional demand outside of the concert halls, outside of the symphony halls, outside of the galleries and the studios. Finally, we are actually taking part in creating a global marketplace where anybody has the power to find and hire any creative person anywhere in the world, starting right here in New York City. So bottom line, if you like that, if you like our products, if you think we're cool, if you think we're cute, I don't care. If any of those things, please, we'd love to talk to you afterwards. Thanks so much.